Said Kelly, it's all fun and games. So that book comes in your left hand or behind your back. Or
trying to hide their left hand.
oh yeah, no, they're gonna be trying. No. They're gonna be hiding their left hand behind their back.
Trying to get
trying to catch it. Trying to catch it with their right. Putting their right hand over their left. You know what I'm saying? Right hand over their left. Doing anything they can to stop it.
Han Meditations.
Hello guys, I am Han. This is Kelly.
Hello guys.
We are Han Meditations. We're back with another interesting video. So this is about your deeds will not be accepted if you do this one thing.
Ooh.
I don't know what this one thing
What
is,
could it be?
but we're going to find out together because, of course, I want my deeds to be accepted. Kelly wants her deeds to be accepted,
yeah.
and I'm sure you want yours to be accepted by God as well. So find somewhere comfortable to sit and watch, and let's get right into this together.
It is a scary hadith, but I need to mention it because we have young brothers and old brothers and we're all in need of guidance. The Prophet ﷺ mentions this hadith in the narrator Thawban radiallahu anhu. The Rasul says, لَأَعْلَمَنَّ أَقْوَامًا مِّنْ أُمَّتِي. I know people from my ummah, from the Muslims, يَأْتُونَ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ بِحَسَنَاتٍ أمثال جبال تهامة بيضاء. They will come in the day of judgment with good deeds the size of mountains glowing bright. So the Rasul says فَيَجْعَلَهَا اللَّهُ هَبَاءً مَنْثُورًا. And yet Allah Rabbul Izzah will make it disappear like husks of rice. It just blows away in the wind. هَبَاءً مَنْثُورًا. All their deeds will disappear. So the Sahabi asks, Ya Rasul, describe them to us so we don't do what they do. So the Rasul said, أَمَا إِنَّهُمْ مِنْ إِخْوَانِكُمْ. They are from your brothers. وَمِنْ جِلْدَتِكُمْ. And from your tribesmen. And they're not ordinary Muslims. وَيَأْخُذُونَ مِنَ اللَّيْلِ كَمَا تَأْخُذُونَ. They are people who wake up in the middle of the night and pray as you pray. But what is the problem? وَلَكِنَّهُمْ قَوْمٌ إِذَا خَلَوْا بِمَحَارِمِ اللَّهِ انْتَهَكُوهَا. But they are people, when in seclusion, they transgress against the limits of Allah Rabbul Izzah. Think Muslim, when he and she is alone in a room and there's a screen and a laptop and a computer and a phone, they transgress against the limits and boundaries of Allah Rabbul Izzah. The poem says it beautifully. أما استحييت تعصيني إذا ما قال لي ربي أما استحييت تعصيني وتخفي الذنب عن خلقي وبالعصيان تأتيني. If my Lord were to ask me, did you have no shame from me? أما استحييت تعصيني. Did you have no shame in disobeying me? وتخفي الذنب عن خلقي. And you kept your sin hidden from my creation. وبالعصيان تأتيني. And you came with your sins to me. You're afraid of a cat coming into your room, but you are not afraid that I was watching. So if your sin, listen to me Muslims, because I need to clarify this. If the sin in seclusion happens out of weakness and out of a slip, and it is not jurra against Allah Rabbul Izzah, that is an ordinary sin. But if you sin recognizing in a way that the Lord is watching, and yet you still don't care and persist, then you have fallen in courage against Allah Rabbul Izzah, and then Allah will delete the deed. So my dear brothers, as was the condition of our predecessors, concentrate in my Allah Rabbul Izzah grant me and you tawfiq, not only on doing the deed, and may Allah grant you the capacity to do a lot of khair, but concentrate on the deed being accepted after it is done, and may Allah Rabbul Izzah accept from me and from you.
Interesting.
Wow. I mean, that makes sense though, right? Because, if you're really thinking about it, if you're doing something and you know it's wrong, if you're doing it, you know it's wrong. Whatever you're doing, you know it's wrong. If you're sitting there thinking, well, yeah, Allah's watching, I know this is bad, but I'm going to do it anyway. Then you don't have the true, you're not being genuine if you want forgiveness. So this goes back to being genuine whenever you're talking about forgiveness, because you want to get to the point where you're doing something, if you make a mistake or whatever, but you can come back and have, genuine forgiveness. I made the mistake. I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
This, that, and the third. Or if you did something, had a sin or whatever. But if you're just constantly doing things that are bad and you don't care what the consequence is, then you're not going to evolve. You're not going to get better. You're going to be in a low vibratory state. You're going to be one of those people that, you're going to walk around the street and then people are going to forget who you are because you weren't the same person that you were a year ago, 2 years ago. You changed your life so drastically. Maybe you're drinking every day now. Maybe you're, just doing drugs or, or fighting and being bad and negative and yelling and screaming and doing all kinds of crazy things. If you're doing this kind of stuff and, you're doing degenerate things and you're going down that path, you will become unrecognizable to the people that are closest to you. So you have to really start thinking and start moving in a way that you're going to know that you're going to be the person and be the example that people want to look up to you. You don't want to be unrecognizable to people around you. What do you think, Kelly?
Yeah, absolutely. And I just think it was really interesting when it made the point where it's like, did you have no shame when you were doing these things? And it was basically like whatever the person example is talking about, you will do these sins that you want to hide from. You don't even want a stranger off the street. You don't want to tell them about it. You know what I mean? Let alone a friend, let alone a family member. Like the sin is so, it is bad, right? And it's like you know how that another person would look at you for doing the act, right? So it's like you don't even want to go to them with this information. Like you want to keep it inside, you want to hide it. But then it's like, okay, well, at the end of your life, you can't hide from Allah. You can't hide from God, right? Like you're going to have to go and review it or whatever. And your book will be put into your hand and you're going to have to face it. And if you don't even want to present it to a stranger off the streets, but you're going to go present it to like the most almighty, you know what I mean? Like, that is like, you should be ashamed of yourself, essentially. Like you have to think about those kind of things.
Like you said, Kelly, it's all fun and games. So that book comes in your left hand or behind your back. You know what I'm saying? Then it's not fun anymore.
Trying to hide their left hand.
Oh yeah. No. They're gonna be trying. No. They're gonna be hiding their left hand behind their back.
Trying to
trying to catch it. Trying to catch it with their right. Putting their right hand over their left. You know what I'm saying? Right hand over their left. Doing anything they can to stop it. So, it ain't gonna work. It's not working. At that point, you're cooked. So you need to just go ahead and do the good things that you're supposed to do and stop messing around. Because too many people are messing around. They know that the stuff they're doing isn't accepted and they keep doing it. So let us know what you guys think. Are you guys in that position? Do you guys think that this is scary? Do you guys think that you're on the right path? Let us know in the comments. So thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting, and also sharing. And thank you to everybody that donates to the channel.
Thank you.
We love you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next video.